It's Lilith! The last few times I played Rogue Trader, I had a pretty good idea of what I was going to do. Well, this time, I don't have as many plans. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I do kind of have a course. I'm gonna go towards the system where I have a quest to do, but I'll mostly be focusing on exploring systems I haven't explored before and just seeing what happens. Let's go. Okay, so first order of business, leveling everyone up. Let's see, not sure if I like the base effect, consolidation, no? Me to... Okay, that... be useful for getting out, how about add to my weapon skill? Next, let's go. Oh, yes. How about I up to perception? Your turn, follow my lead. Yep, sure. Fellowship. Here, let's turn. Let me turn. Okay, nice. Section next. Killing it. Maybe or wait, that's become it. Assassins next. Killing Edge. Skill complete, and finally you. You also get consolidation. Okay. One of your conviction branches reach. So that's the. It's not showing what that actually means. That is that conviction? I mean, that's got pretty high, so guessing so. Alright, well, leave our business on this planet is done.
I always have a backup plan.
Look, corpses. Back to the void ship. Hey, what's this? Heavy more. Alright, right, go to the map of the gross expanse. Right, let's see. I haven't been to either of those systems. I'll take. I won't. If I travel there, I'll be able to get more navigate insight. Okay. Warp jump was a success, but Fox March for the following instance. Beautiful blossoming vines had covered the deck and bulkheads in long basics. Two workers had bent down to take a better look at the flowers. Vines fouled their face by strangling them. Man was then sealed and purged. No biggie, just two workers lost their faces. Yes, alright. So, a shortcut right there. Here's crutches. Right, so let's see what we have in this system. Ooh. Maze of Humanity. First, let's investigate this space dust. Okay, good. Appears to be a gas giant. Okay. Otherworld. What's this? Oh, xenotech, but I don't have any extraction. What's a desert world? And this is... what is it? Uh-huh. IDEX is a planet of no particular note. However, the small station suspended in its orbit sends a distress call to your ship. The man in the hired Vox transmission introduced himself as the planet's governor and asked for a road trader's assistance in their command. He promises to supply the details in a private Vox conversation. Alright? I'll talk to you directly. Governor, I'm transmitting on your personal Vox frequency whispers that the IDEX current authorities are not who they claim to be. There have been uprising on the planet, and a heretical sect has been controlled. The governor pleads you to launch an immediate strike on the governmental powers. The top tier obliterated, new authorities will be unable to hold the powers. How do I know you're telling the truth? I should probe her. You know the royal ambassador, Rodo, hails from planet Idex. Governor glad to know Rodo, who is his distant relative. Strength government repulse. Whoever the planet's official royal being has produced who serves skull material. Governors send on the station sends you thanks along with his generous gifts. Did I? No, he gave me heretic gifts, so was he the? Whoopsies. Mistakes were made. Right, so save here before taking on that fleet there. I believe I have new allies by my side in space battles now. Ah, yes, the Heartless. That's nice. Oh, there. Now, Derry, I thought they'd be, Agents of Chaos. Whatever. Right, show them what you can do, Heartless. Right. So, they have some sort of protection. Sort of. Hit them with the lance.
Keep up the pressure.
They won't. Don't seem to have anyone aside as... Oh. I have to fix that after this battle. Okay. Nice one. Okay, make a new heading.
All hands. With the force of a supernova!
Alright, there goes your shield. Speaking of shield, about... Whoa! Oh boy, not looking good. Oh! Oh! Somehow it's still alive. Now it's not. Boom! Let's see.
Fire at will.
Ah!
Coordinate set.
Surely this will hit. Wait, wrong side.
Make every shot count.
Boom.
Let the void sort them out.
Now, anything else I can do? Oh!
Macro cannon. Open fire.
Boom! Some starboard. Okay. Boom! Hmm.
Engage the engine.
Oh.
Coordinates set.
Oops, that. Hard to control. Steer the ship around there. Damn, not quite in the radius. Okay, so
With the force of a supernova.
let's see. Aha, I got you now.
Make every shot count.
Or not. Damn. Damn, out range.
Keep up the pressure.
Okay. Raise shields on port side. Hey. Right. Boom. Giving up. Hey, what? Oh.
Fire at will.
And we're out. Just out range, damn.
Torpedoes away.
Hey.
Coordinates set. With the
Hey.
force of a
Bzz.
supernova.
All right. Did it.
The void may be harsh, but we're harsher.
Right. Time to assign a crew. Okay, Master Cannon here. So, Jennifer Short. Oh. Master Maneuvers. Yeah, and right. Okay, there. the hole. What's this? Oh, where's that go? Aha! Aha! Big upgrade. Okay, that's all good. Alright. Oh yeah, apparently I need to go back there and report what happened. I'll take the dangerous road. Yeah, oh. Plans servicing the cooling system have reported an incident of sorcery. The shadows in the cabins and corridors are coming to life. The voyagemen say they see strange witherings, things lurking in the nooks and crannies at the edge of their vision. If they look away, the things spread over the room, gnawing on everything in their path, attacking the weak and infirm. The strange creatures cannot be caught. It's almost as if they sense they are being watched and sink into the many cracks between the machines and the bulkheads. Order must be banished with faith and willpower. Ooh, succeed! Accuracy mission on board the void ship held sermons in every corner that haunted the chamber. Many voiced chants and holy rituals manifested their power, and the demons sulking in the cracks vanished without trace. The crews cheered, and they praised the God Emperor for his protection. Alright. Right, chart new course. Good, good. Right, so what do we have here? No enemy fleets this time. Looks like just an asteroid. Something. Smuggler's cache. Oh. Ah, nice. Scan. Maybe I deployed my extract gem too hastily. I didn't explore that one. Whoops. The Thai colony is buried in an enormous yawning pit. The edge of its civilian structures barely visible even from the shallow, explored surface of the colony. The settlement was destroyed when the ground swelled up under it. The forlorn bones of dead colonists are strewn amid the rubble. On the edge of the crater, the scouts discover a tunnel entrance. Apparently, there was an explosion in the cavities beneath the town, whose unsuspecting people fell instantly into the chasm that opened as a result. The escaping more was a shuttle, overturned and blackened by the blast, forever motionless. Investigate the shuttle. Lying next to the shuttle are empty bomb containers and corpses clad in characteristic armor. The Voidcraft belonged to Adeptus Armades. Surviving records suggest it was the operators who planned the explosion and collapsed towers of their dwellers. Oh, got a new quest. Searching for the papers, you find the demolition plans. The arbitrators knew that their name tunnels would bury the colony, but prioritize eliminating the criminals over preserving the lives of ordinary settlers. The documents also include a map of the crow's expanse containing encrypted data. Appears the arbiters were aware of another smuggler's case, but in a different system. Escape the tunnel. Oh, nice. Deep beneath the rubble, the scouts uncover remains of warehouses and depots and a veritable maze of suspicious tunnels guarded with airlocks. Judging by the flattened containers with half-effaced markings, the impressively vast subterranean city belonged to a smuggling syndicate. Right. What's this plan I missed? Bastille. Have a gas giant. I'll go to my bridge. How does that compare to... Oh. Does anyone have anything to say to me? Really? Anything new?
Elantak, I trust your journeys were fruitful.
I must take my leave. Ain't nothing new. What about... Wait. Aito, where's your master? I was hoping to... But... Hey, what? Aha! So you are here too.
Greetings, Rogue Trader. I would like to report that Glato and I have finished our initial inspection of the upper decks. The list of infractions ended up being 5 pages shorter than expected. I'm beginning to worry that a servant of the Lex might have little to occupy himself with aboard your ship.
I'm imagining it, or do you seem relaxed?
I doubt such a word could ever be accurately used to describe an arbitrator, but there is some truth to your observation. Since we're not in combat, I permit myself to stand at ease, which is to say, I'm standing by on full alert.
Good, that means we can converse like normal people.
A rogue trader and an arbitrator. You have an interesting notion of normality. Well, I'll try not to disappoint you with my conversation skills.
Know more about you.
You prefer to have a better understanding of the people you travel with. That makes sense. Ask.
Let's see, where are you from? How'd you become an arbitrator?
The short answer is the Schola Progenium. But I doubt you'd be satisfied with that. My father was an arbitrator. A good one. Or else they wouldn't have found him in an alley filled with bullet holes. Someone who served with my father told me he was shot with 10 different weapons, and that he took at least 4 of the bastards down with him.
Okay, interesting.
I was sent to the Schola Progenium right after that, and the mentors there forged me into an arbitrator. I was an eager student, thanks to the example of unyielding duty and dignity my father set for me. The only thing I didn't need to borrow from him was hate. He didn't instill that. He was always with me. I never doubted that criminal vermin deserve only execution, but it was my father's death that truly crystallized my hatred, made it complete.
Hatred does not come from nowhere. Must be your father's
It's
influence.
possible. He didn't speak much. Sometimes we went days without saying a word to each other. The only time he was talkative was when he was going through his cases at night. He would inform me in terse and simple words who had sold out and why, what depravities the heretics from the lower hive levels had committed, what base motives the workers had had for hanging their foremen. All I did was listen, watch, and think. That was enough.
Were you able to avenge your father?
No, I didn't want to. There was a time when I wasn't sure what to think of my father's death. Or rather, I tried not to think at all. I didn't look into the case, or for any other reason, to go back to Port Wanda. Arbitrators are never assigned to their homeworlds anyway. But when I was leaving Calixis, our ship spent several days docked at the station, and so I permitted myself to go to the spot where my father was killed. I stood there for a while, and nothing. I knew that another arbitrator would have already seen the investigation through. I had nothing left to do there.
Why you wipe out your mother?
From what my father told me, she was a principled woman of poor health. She died in childbirth.
Oh,
Not having known her might be the sole regret of my life.
seems like you're born to become an arbitrator.
Born? I don't believe in predetermination, but I know that every man's destiny is to serve the Imperium. In my case, the Imperium deemed me worthy of an Arbites rank, a heavy shotgun, and Glato. Not sure what else there is to wish for.
Let's talk about something else. Okay, so... Ah! Finally, I can pet the dog! You're a fine little companion, aren't you,
I
Glato?
must remind you that Glato is a living weapon. If you like the number of fingers you have, do not touch the dog.
Can't you ask Cleo to sit still for a moment?
No.
But could you do me this small favor?
If I had a throne for every time I turned down a plea, I would have enough to buy your flagship. For your own preservation, drop this idea of yours.
Okay, maybe not. I suppose my fingers do have sentimental
Wise
value.
choice.
Doing Cleo, about your Cybermastiff.
You hear that, Glato? The rogue trader herself is asking about you.
What can your dog do?
He provides combat support. He is trained in both lethal and non-lethal ways of disabling a target, with the ability to analyze a situation and then decide on a course of action. Glato is a good tracker too, and he can spot basic evidence. He also knows over 100 commands. In general, he is more resourceful and diligent than most people I've met.
That'll do.
As you wish.
I won't.
You hear that, Glato? The rogue trader herself is asking about
Tim. Look down as if you were to. Do you not feel attached to your dog at all?
Glato is not a pet. He is an instrument of justice, as am I.
Believe Claire is just an instrument to
What
you.
you want to see in me is a flaw, a weakness that would make me a simpler man, easier to understand. But trust me, you don't need a man like that in your escort, nor does the Imperium have use for such servants.
Is Glitto fully servitorized, or is some part of him still a living dog?
Generally, cybermastiffs have all aspects of their animal nature removed, but Glato is a special case. His submodel takes a dog's loyalty and instincts as a hunter and guard, and renders them absolute. He is neither a dog nor a servitor. He is something much more. A cybermastiff, a living weapon in service of the law.
I see. Patrick's feeling that your questions offended some more somehow. Certain vehemence in the way you describe Claire's outstanding quality, I see. I have our business to
You
attend
know
to.
where to find me, rogue trader.
Just humor myself and talk to Airlet once more, then I'll do some trading.
Elantak? I trust your journeys were fruitful. What do you wish to talk about? I followed my path. The first path I walked was the path of awakening. It granted me the ability not merely to look, but to see. It feels like I am in... The words of truth sound like music. This is what our people say.
Let's take my leave, okay. Right, anyway, time for some trading. Hey, Right, I buy from you. Some large make hits. Well, I should put a void. I'm about buying stuff from you. Right. Off we go again. That. Save. Hey, warp. Change insect like creature ping on left. Check him. Destroy, but instant. Okay. Oops. I probably should have saved that other... But why there two... Eh? Means of humanity have been spotted aboard the ship. Warpies have enthralled the crew in charge of powerful macrocans and massacred those who resist their heresy. Horde capture is their only hope. Alright, I'm coming. Oh yeah, I have to level up Argenta. And let's go.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Your heresy ends here. Let the blood flow.
Okay. Begin. Wait. Oops, I forgot to move myself. Okay. What a line here. The rear. Yeah. Backline. Yeah. Oh, oh. Oopsies. Wham! Nice one! There we go. Play some bounties
I understand
on the
your
bloodletters.
if it serves your cause. I am
Ooh.
yours. Here you move.
Double kill!
If I must.
Hey! Whoa. Burn, demons!
Faith without deeds. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Okay, sword defense. You fool. Alright, that's good position there.
As the tenants go, your soul beats.
Blade dance!
Your name. I shall not come. The other
Haha.
side awaits. Trust me.
Nice. Stab. Oh, dang.
As honor ordains.
Hey, wait a moment.
Trust me.
Haha! That was useful.
Whoa! I want a medal for that one. How about no?
Dang.
Am I getting paid for this? Jai hey Jai. I can do that with the right incentive.
weapon! Okay, and then...
Don't let your guard down. I'll see to it personally.
You're not so tough. Let's see.
Who if not me?
And...
I'll make it happen.
And just make things a bit trickier for you. Don't mind,
On it.
Hey, your turn again.
Don't get too cocky. Going somewhere? I am not your Zing.
Alright, there. I have getting that feeling once again combat's start to become too easy for me. That was over way too quick. Try increase the difficulty slightly again.
Is there money to be made?
Oh. All that. Smooth sailing from here. Your Ladyship, I'm pleased to inform that the house is fully repaired. Its hull has been considerably reinforced. And after complete set of technicities, the firecraft, its hangars now easily await the change. Sure, they're westbound. Well, they've already. Westbound. Acolytes of the cult mechanism have reported disturbing incident. All box system, mill decks, start broke. Well, it's Alright. Okay. Fresh power being deployed. read my mind. So. Alright, any authorities which found new settlement that will expand influence on the planet. Okay, approve the plan. Right, looks like you have to be with me. I kind of assume that.
I always keep my options open.
Right, what's going on here? Eh. So. So I assume this way I'm needed. Who I have to talk to? The shrewd, insect-like old woman greets you with a keen look. Welcome back to the Temple of Lord Order, your ladyship. I've already been informed that you hit about Larassa. As the serpent snaps her brittle fingers, prompt you. Self-scaled fit, cluster creaking squill filling air. Begin entry 51 for Alpha. In the matter of the world of Larassa, and its obligation to pay imperial tithe. This audience with the prefect of the Deputies Administratum is now in session. Now then, what will you find, Lord von Vankus? A heretic has seized Pound Thrasher. I had him executed. I see. Olem looks at you intently over her ocular lenses. This is regrettable news. Even if your action was forced by circumstance, the loss of the governor means the loss of the very stability that any servant of the Administratum is simply obliged to uphold and protect. Well, let's get to the record then. Well, Lil Fungus effected the execution of the governor of Farasa, appointed by the Adeptus Administratum. Preliminary cases assist. And restoration forecast of the world key structures. Class A, serve, noted and recorded. Type deliveries from Farasa will be restored to their former capacity. This is all you need to know. I can quite confidently deem that outcome to be adverse to the interests of the Imperium. Alas, your ladyship, I'm too bound to deliver an exact and impartial assessment of the events. Right? Okay, Lufonkovs, upon learning about the existence of the powers of natural psi forces located in the world, Farasa destroyed said material in its entirety. Consequently, the Imperium was deprived of a high prized resource, noted and recorded, but it was dangerous. I will be frank with you, your ladyship. The conclusions outdrawn regarding the first inspection were far from satisfactory. Minor disturbances, such as mass execution of mutants or rebels plot disguised as a celebration, are not nearly as dangerous as the, if you will permit my choice words, coup that result from your intervention. I understand that consequences are something that those endowed with the power want to leave to their servants to deal with. and therefore something they find acceptable to ignore. However, I hope my words help you revise your approach in executing the Imperium's will and cross expand in the future. How did you obtain such a detailed information on the events of Thracer? Duty dictates that the Deputy Administrative officials always be accurately informed. Otherwise, our service to the Imperium's order would be rather questionable use. Unfortunately, it is for the same reason that I cannot disclose my source to you. I took care of problematic well of yours, and your twist... Facts regarding my efforts. I, his lowly and unworthy servant, have no right to twist any facts. My duty is to assess the consequences and do everything I can to make the Imperium receive what is owed. That is the purpose of my existence. Speaking from my wealth of experience, if I do say so myself, taking care of the Imperium's prosperity is a heavy burden, albeit an honourable one. The fact that even a rogue trader can run into difficulties while doing it only further confirms my years of observations. I don't really care about helping the Imperium. One way or another, we can consider the matter of the Thracer closed. Am I correct? Clues and record. Yes. However, that was just the first item on the agenda. Now, on to the next matter. Prefect beckons over another sales scale, which obediently takes place by so. In entry 52, 1 Sigma. Competency assessment of Protocol Solomon, and based on his performance during the mission on the world of Thracer. Yeah, painful mechanic creak from someone's open hand as clenched into a fist. Competency assessment? Very well, Prefect. I'm listening. Someone finally caught you by the scruff neck, eh, Norman? Let's see how this plays out. You took part in the execution of an administrative appointee without appropriate permission. You also allowed yourself to be captured, thus endangering your mission and imperiling the valuable equipment issued to you by the Deputy's authorities. What is more, you sanctioned the type-related decision that carries adverse consequences for the Imperium. That's all. Proceed your self-evaluation. Solomon's heavy gaze fixed upon the Prefect as he slowly forced out the words of his jaws like a tombstone. I took every effort and was acting solely in the name of Lex Imperialis. However, the outcome of the mission speaks for itself. My verdict is not that my performance in the Thracer case was inadequate. Noted and recorded. Prefix immaculately polished ocular lenses warned you once more. Now that the Thracer inspection report has been properly entered into the record, allow me, on behalf of the Adeptus Administratum, to officially extend our gratitude for the support you provide us. May the Von Galactus name be forever be praised, and may the Emperor protect your dynasty for many generations to come. That said, I must now request your assistance in a different capacity. A number of highly important court cases have accumulated in the Palace of Justice, and require formal resolution of Rogue Trader itself. Alright? How will the trial proceed? The defense will speak first, whereupon you can ask me clarifying questions on the case, and then a death sentence must be passed. You are, of course, free to judge otherwise, but an execution is preferable, since in every case that will come before you, an outcome without highly unpleasant consequences is unlikely. executions reduce the number of malcontents and motive prospective defendants to solve their problem before they come under purview of the Rogue Trader's court. What is this? House of Justice. The Temple of the Law, erected by your ancestors. Some cases could only be settled by the heads of the diocese. But since their time was occupied by other important duties, the facility was built for storing especially complex cases. At some point, the administration permitted to use the Palace of Justice for hearing disputes. Then, in Theodore's time, the updates became part of the legal procedure as well. Alright, one of the Rogue Trader's main duties is to make out justice. I agree. There's one other thing, Rogue Trader. By order of Marshal Stratch, Protector of Athen, besides short-term mission, is to take his leave of your retinue this dawn. As this is a matter of extreme urgency, Deputies Updates will appreciate your understanding. What mission? Protector Arthur is to lead an amateur squad tasked with neutralizing some dangerous criminals who are threatening the Administration's interests. A rather mundane assignment, as you may have gathered. Alright. Thank you, Rogue Trader. I've relegated my current tasks and threats, and thus am ready to escort you to the Palace of Justice. Please follow me. Right? So I'll be acting as judge? Am I understanding correctly? Made by impeccably dressed man with a perfectly straight back, up-to-scale emblem embroidered on his clothes. Glory to House von Blancas! We are honored to welcome you to the Palace of Justice, your ladyship. You wish to proceed the session at once? Will you grace me with any questions I might humbly answer? What is this place? This is the Palace of Justice, the ninth residence of House von Blancas, erected by your esteemed ancestor Bephanus von Blancas and handed over by Theodora von Blancas. Ever may she bask in the throne's radiance to the adepts above and the administration for joker use. Case of special interest are in this place. Sentences are carried out here also. Are there any other such institutions elsewhere in my protectorate? No, your ladyship. As is the case with the rest of the Imperium, worlds make do with the traditional method. The accused are not allowed to say a word, and executions are carried out as ordered by planetary authorities or by powerful organization of the Imperium. Only here on Dragoras does such an unusual ceremony exist. Benefis von Blancas is known for his eccentricities. It's said he invented this system himself and started this glorious tradition which takes part today. Right? What kind of cases are usually heard here? Only the most important ones that involve interests of the highest born persons and the prominent factions of the Imperium. Disputes between noble houses that go on for generations. Conflicts between the God Emperor's servants who are vested with authority and whose disagreements affect trade and security in the Protectorate and other locations of supreme significance. The cases litigated at the Palace of Justice quite literally concern matters of life and death. In such instances, there's always a guilty plea whose lies, combinations, or neglections have caused damage to Protectorate. The task of the judge is to establish guilt and pass stern sentence, as order cannot be imposed without these, without summary executions. Right, let's begin. Please follow me. Alright, so. Inscription voters Dre Vox amplifies voice trans cross hole. The court will now hear case DP 145 1453 2 a doleful host against the astropathic choir of dragoons. Representatives for the parties will present their arguments following the standard procedure. Right? Woman lines full scripture of her forehead, skin folds into a curve. My name is Sister Jules, and I represent doleful host. O God, Emperor's anointed one, we came upon a group of heretics whose minds brimmed with their most shameless thoughts. We kept them and tortured them as befit their transgressions. From what we are able to discern from their wailing and screaming, they have the astropathic choirs plotting to betray House von Flancus. No one is a liar when flame is caressing their flesh. The doleful host is surrounded by choir billing and demand that the heretic be handed over. Solely out of respect for the anointed one that we refrain from burning down the wayward heretics den on the spot. However, say the word, and we shall take him. They may undergo righteous cleansing. The arguments are acknowledged and shall be weighed on the scale of justice. Representative will retreat on chapel patience. Please wait the verdict. Well, that was a very one-sided argument. Right? Oh. Okay, so there's a person. The court man dressed in afterpath rose, standing tall, but his voice trembles with fury. I am Master Alejandro. I represent the Dragonis Astropathic Choir. These insidious and ignorant people are passing off their victims' ravings as truth. Your ladyship, people who say anything on torture just to make the agony stop. You served House von Flankers faithfully in a decade, Master Priest. So, please order them to stand down. Okay, so, on one side. Give me details about the pies. To this conflict, I want to see who among them is trustworthy. As the prefect leans towards you, you get a whiff of ink and cowwax. The doleful host is a respected cult of the God Emperor. The Adeptus Ministorum has deemed them to be arguers of virtue who combat every man of heresies, and has listened there in various conflicts. Naturally stops short of counting them among its wards, but use them in very similar ways. The astropathic choir hardly needs an introduction. As some of the most valuable servants of the Imperium, without whom any and all communication between your worlds would collapse. The Gross Choir took horrific casualties in the recent major warp storm. Master Prass, who made enormous effort to at least partially restore communication, while we may not have proof of his innocence, promised their dedication to his duties beyond doubt. As you can see, it's an intricate situation. Please see now that no matter what decision you make, it'll backfire on you. However, there is a way to benefit from this. Allow the host to dispense their vigilant justice. They accuse the fanatics of violating an ancient agreement, obey their Christian habits own ally. Allow the host to dispense. I would like to hear out the parties. Again, I'm afraid they all said, okay, why are they putting things on scales? The scales of justice, a sacred relic installed as a testament to the alliance between the von Vancus dynasty on one side and the Adeptus Arbites and the Ministerium on the other. Let us say, ancient machine is 12 in the relics. Scales of justice are used on extraordinary occasion when intervention from the rogue trade is necessary. Ceremony dictates that from symbolizing power and arguments placed on scales. Once the relic is announced, machine spirits weigh the decision to either affirmation or rejection through position of scales. However, there has never been an occurrence where the rogue trader and spirit were divided on the verdict. It's highly unlikely that such an artifact actually exists, judged by the design of the device, not more than a set of regular, albeit enormous, masterfully crafted weight scales, void machine spirits of any kind. Some must be secretly manipulating the plates in order to add rare profoundness to the rogue trader's verdict. I want to hear my referee's opinions. Both sides have shown disrespect to the Imperium's authority. The doleful host engaging moral justice, and the defendant did not even deign to stand trial in person. Sent them both death. That would be optimal outcome. But just quick. Also, ship's crime master, where master and personal druggers have been known to engage in compromising behavior. At once, Lord Captain. Crime Master Wise has known Master Price for quite a long time. Is made a very measured statement to the effect that for some time now, the mental images conveyed by Price have taken on a share of profound anxiety, and have become more aloof and detached over Zachary Waits attributes Price's horrific experience during Watchdog as less than collegial. There's still something that sets the record's crime master's message apart from his fellow survivors. Alright, right past judgment. Let's see if she acknowledges that the host is mine. What? Oof, she may extra pass if she... I declare Price Kelly. Scorn for execution. Officers will be dispatched to retrieve the condemned criminals at once. All those problems are to await till justice is served. Rogue has made a decision. Officers, carry it out. Okay. If it proceeds matter of factly to the next court. The court will now hear petition CR 154753 restated. The petitioner's Cardinal Ambrose. Arguments, please, Cardinal. Old man raises bloodshot eyes to you. Forward, all sound ceases. Even the scratching of the countless cervicals quills, and gaze full of pain, strong and unjust that siege of breath. I am pure, O Emperor's Noid One. I am beset by impure thoughts, but no one believes my confessions. I've been giving away the treasure I possess, only for people to bring me more. But still, it's the knowledge that I am leading people astray. They look at me and believe. State a perfect base of the temple. I am very tired. So you wish to be executed? Now blinks white continues. But most terrible of all, my brethren, preach of the Christic path, see me as a holy man. Their delusion has been so persistent that they sent a petition to Holy Terror asking that I be made a saint. That was when I became firm in my decision to submit to torture and drop my congregation, thus reminding them that no holiness exists beyond what's bestowed by gifts of the God Emperor. Even clerics of my rank must repent. Thus becoming more pure every day. Please allow me to undergo more tortures named for punishment. Am I hearing this correctly? Is Carl R. asking to be tortured to death for his wickedness? That is correct. In addition, he insists on your subject being witness to it. That's them, so to speak. Refuse carnal impertinence in itself, but to execute one who is sane all but name. You devise an elegant rendering of consent. One that will be convinced everyone that you are in the right, safe from being Brad Sinker. Use carnal ten can burn, all but a nice individual. Ready to pass my judgment. Colonel Elvis, in seek permission to torture a whole man, you're violating both secular and eclectic law. For that, I sentence you to death. Respect can be glimpsed from prefix getting your direction. A very balanced decision. It sets up preceding that reasoning by analogy will help in optimizing of course case on Dragonus. Like that. Sounds like it went pretty well. Okay, made a decision. Options carried out. Let's move to the last case for today. Of course, now hear case DP 1647 Lady Moses Sanders against the late Lord Mullis. Lord Mullis being deceased, he will be represented by his progeny, Gafam Stigin Mullis. Representative for the party will present their arguments following the standard procedure. So you want me to pass judgment on someone who's already dead? Your Ladyship, I am Lady Mullis Secondus. Only 8 cycles ago, a man broke into my house, posing as my husband, like Lord Mullis. Contrary to what I know, he denies that he was killed by pirates. Instead, he purportedly survived, thanks to God Emperor's providence. However, I hold here his death certificate, issued by the Administration, which clearly states that my husband had passed away. I demand this fraud to be executed. Oh, okay, this thing weighs around dead. Arguments are acknowledged and will be weighed on the scales of justice. Representative will retreat to the chapel of patience to wait the verdict. Your Ladyship, our father did survive. He really was captured by pirates who are going to demand ransom, but the Imperial Navy managed to board the ship and rescue him. After he went missing, our mother, Lady Mullis, arranged for a death certificate before we received the good news. Now we are in a humiliating position, having to prove our father is alive, while our mother is living with her new husband, Lord Secundus, has taken our family business. We implore you to restore Lord Mullis to his life and name. Somebody's weighing your decision, patient, so her argument is he's dead because this certificate says he is. Interesting. All arguments have been acknowledged, and Thorn rope train is fact to be delivered. Allow me to guess the details of Lord Mullis' kidnapping. The pirates appeared out of nowhere, knew exactly when to attack, at which point his wife had already prepared all the documents she needed to request the issuance of his death certificate. A loose description of events, and yet one that is remarkably close to the truth. Sure you not think that Lady Mullis Secundus self-orchestrated her husband's kidnapping? Though one might say you are an expert in such instances. Oh? Oh. What does Lord Mullis have to say? Prefect plays a voice calling one of the service girls. Soft voice it enters with static, but you're able to make out the words. I am Mullis. When the pirates kept me, I thought I was doomed, but fate proved to be more gracious than that. I hurried home, only to, from my own house, by my servants know that Lamos had already happily declared dead married Lord Circumference. Control of everything. Lose my mind. What does the Mullis family do? Mullis family manufactures nutritional rations. They supply the Astro Milltown as well. Worlds that cover no food production alone. With the Lord at the helm, they cover the needs of 3 regiments and 5 worlds. Now it is 5 regiments and 12 worlds. One might say though most countries had done much better than her husband did. Amos' talents are self-evident. She could easily boost production on a planet, but might be called her promotion under guise of punishment, bringing tangible benefits. Yet so happy to think so backward worlds have good potential black, capable steward to match it. My retinue speak now. How could the woman has possibly known for sure her husband would make it out of major stuff like that? The business had ground to a halt, so she took things in her own hand. Actually, Sherry, on Ifrit, you're allowed to take several spouses precisely in case happens. Trust to amend the laws of Lamos homeworld. That could continue to fill your coffers. It's more able to handle 2 husbands. If Lamos' song is right, then her children are the imposters or accomplices, and a girl of defaming the authenticity of the Mesdraim documents. Let the one know that her heirs must face same-faced criminal, for so stipulates the Emperor's law. Prefect, relay some of those words to Lady Mos Secundus. As you wish. Prefect's dry fingers tap quickly on her diary. Soon afterwards, she looks up from the victory and says in a colourless voice, Lady Mos Secundus has confessed to bribing the Mesdraim official as pleading for offspring to be spared. Aha! It's clear to me now. I'm ready to pass my verdict. Well, well, if she could be useful, then... everything she needs to conduct her business. Nah, she could die. Amos Coast is sentenced to death for forging a administrative legal document. Afterwards, carry out the sentence. As the last attendance leaves cartoon, Prefect turns to you with a direct question. If you do a held core sessions like this to strengthen the subject facing like PRs, we have breaches. Most use facts wouldn't be. Using it first, but not for long. If I done, I'll take my leave. Of course, your ladyship. I'll take up any more of your time. Right. Well, I'm off then.
Keep your wits about you.
Back to the void ship. Wait. Okay, let's go. Maybe your time, okay? What for him that Glacier will be staying aboard ship on where my mission for him is from. Oh, okay. Is it been... I might have taken quite a hit after everything that happened on Faster, so I'm putting to care of your tech priest. Your dog be well take care of someone. Thanks for hearing me out. That's all I meant to say. Alright. Well, good to have him gone, actually. It's so... Wait. Lord Captain, after the sealing of Lady Theodore's sixth work from Kavagama, an epidemic of mysterious techlepsy had broken out. Augments mutate into distorted forms, killing their hosts. Machines and even entire assembly halls break apart into fragments that devour each other, reducing into grotesque and insane forms. Mega 18 manufacturing. 10% of the epidemic is cordoned off, but disease will burst out sooner or later. Excludes them, but found the manufacturer. Must study the plague and find a cure for it. Your will be done. Cure for mysterious disease still not be identified. By some techlepsy strains be made possible to control samples of disease using magnetic impulse and turn it into a dangerous weapon. Ooh. Before I fell. Alright, off to traveling systems again. Now let's see. Hey, I haven't explored there yet, and there's something my attention's needed there. Wait. What's happening there? Think that's already happened, or it's happening now? Oh. Going to shut down, extract him. Okay. Now I have another extractium. I have plenty of promethium. Right, well. And also... Oh! Hi, Bossman! Thanks for the raid! Welcome, everyone! I'm Flamer, magician turned zombie, and I'm playing Warhammer 4000 Rogue Trader. So at the moment, I'm just traveling between systems on my way to investigate something happening here, and managing resources. Hello. Hi, Cloud. I have plenty of promethium, so I'm thinking I'll shut down the extraction on some of them so I can distribute extraction to planets to get more resources that I do need. Some... Wait a moment. Oh, wait, I thought... Okay, I haven't set up extractium there, so in that case, sorry to dip, but I'm on the edge of pass out. Take over the Warhammer universe and have a good time streaming. Alright, well... You take care of yourself, Botman, and thanks for the raid. Seems there's something that needs my attention on Janus, so... Up over there, my travels. Anything gonna happen? Ah. Lord Captain, I'm very bad news to impart. The esteemed Master Anfar will no longer be able to accompany you. According to a message from Adeptus Surprise, he has been discharged and currently an overseer on Purpose 6. However, Prefect Factor has informed me that you have authority to challenge that decision and have Master Anfar reinstated. Someone has been discharged? But why? Do you recall in Adeptus Abdi's mission he went on not so long ago? As far as I know, it was a affair, which led to Master Anfar being deemed unworthy of his rank and unfit to serve you. I'd like to note that Cybermaster is still on board. Due to the damage of dog sustained on Officer, Master Anfar left him in care of your tech priest. But there was an implant malfunction. The servants of the Omnissiah patched up the creature, but have warned that final synchronization implant with those of Master Anfar required before Cybermasters can be considered fully repaired. Well, okay, well if it's for the dog, There was some request to have Master and Fabian said no by the overseers about your impending arrival. Right, aha, so there is a warp event as well. Lord Captain and crew have lost track of how much time they've had spent at the warp jump. Episode itself, growing in the bulkheads. Lots master reports, all happened so many times, happened yet. No matter what occurred, I just see of souls. Either voice. Dang. I set alarm sound drowned by special teaching. Time stretched and endless story. When the crew began their descent to matters, Lord Captain decided to exit. What regards the consequence? How the navigator's reports and the consumption of supplies filled the vessel has spent far more time in the interim than was expected. It seems the vessel has gone astray in an anomaly at the point of egress and arrived at an unturned location. Right, well, anyway. Right, so what's happening here on Janus? Yeah, I can. Oh, sounds on fire. Wait, is there something happening?
Let us not dawdle.
Wait, is there a bit? Hey, I guess I misunderstood what's going on. But maybe I can ask what's going on here. Something is going on here.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Going to the mansion. Oh. Except, I don't have a cyber raven. Wait. No one to talk to here? Or outside the mansion. Oh. Mm-hmm. Hey, Shipham. I must take my leave. Eh. I don't think there's anything for me here.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, so go to the new system. Alright, so what's on this planet system? What planets are in this system? Lord Captain, the Fox system intercepted a distress signal coming from an Imperial vessel. The system contains a ship that belonged to the planetary fleet of Dragonis, the capital of the von Valky's dynasty. The transmission is read at irregular intervals, but the message itself is corrupted. Happening a request for help. Shout, what in the world? It is your name they're shouting, Lord Captain. Oh. Okay, there. And appear to be a planet here. Unless that's a planet, but it looks like just a big asteroid or something. Anyway, I should investigate the distress call. Hello? Oh dear.
You have encased yourself in metal, priest. You may trick age this way, but you cannot trick death.
This unit's service life is not determined by entropic degradation. The Omnissiah determines all. He is greater than entropy.
Mutants.
Need to be made.
Your arrogance will be your
Hello.
fall. Brace yourself.
So, Wait, no, I want... Okay, Right, let's begin.
Spiritual prognosis is favorable. Running binary override.
Whoa! Dang it. Should have done that beforehand.
Request. Running binary override.
Don't touch me.
Ugh.
Hitting me, Ashmug.
So you've been blessed by Virgo? Put bounties on the spitters.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor
whatever.
commands, I act.
Or maybe I could. Aha! Right. Up your shield.
I'll do it.
Boom! Haha! Fool. Okay, here let's play some more bounties.
I understand your intent. If it serves your cause.
Now,
This tedium is beneath me.
Wait, I forgot that ends the turn. Whoopsies.
Death comes in silence. I shall not fail.
Aha! Chop chop.
As honor orders.
Splat.
Caught by the web. Trust me, killing brings me no pleasure.
Splat.
As the tenant.
Oh yeah. Wait. Still do more. Okay.
I shall not
Now
fail.
reverse it.
The shadows will see it done.
Hey.
I can do that with the right incentive.
The underside
Oh!
for a handful.
Dang it. Mm-hmm.
You've got a problem.
Like this.
Cross a Kazbalikan.
Mm-hmm.
And it is done. I can do that with the right incentive. You jest, surely. I'll make it.
Agenda. What if? Hey. Haha. Mm-hmm. Kablam! Oh yeah.
It's as good as done.
Hmm. Okay, and turn. Wait. Could have more. Oops. We need to. Mm-hmm.
My vow is to serve.
Mm-hmm.
Request approved.
Right. Analyze and exploit.
This is favorable.
Mm-hmm. If you got. Right. In turn. Ow!
An even greater price.
Yeah, you'll pay all right. Boom, you fool! No, not Earlate.
An unworthy soul.
Death Waltz time!
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
As honor ordained. As the I feel nothing, fear nothing. I shall not.
I'm coming for you. Ah, you gotta get now.
The others.
Ooh, I didn't expect you to die instantly. Nice.
As honor or death. The shadows will see it done.
And get closer. Okay, that's enough.
As the tenets demand. Trust me. Don't get too cocky.
Dang it.
Am I getting paid for this?
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, come on.
I can do that.
Reload.
Tell me, and it is done.
Strike is a prayer. Feast worse than this.
Alright. Yeah, I made all that just fine. On the stiffly and do all that to cargo.
I always have a backup plan.
Right, so still more to loot. Oh, Pascal.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Keep your wits about you.
Hey, can we scale that? Aha!
Just as I was taught.
Oh! Who's right? Do not let them get to the sarcophagus! Don't worry, the cavalry has arrived! Wait. Whose side are you on? You are... I demand an explanation. The other Chip's crew wipes the sweat from his brow. Motion characteristic of navigators. Not with his whole hand, but with 2 fingers moving from left to right, so back has not touched his third eye by accident. This movement is the only sign of fatigue he allows himself. His posture is immaculate, shoulders wide, eyes front, as if not just emerged from a grueling battle, and simply bring on the bridge of an uneventful day. My greetings, your ladyship. There's no need for introductions. I know the heirs of the Vanguard flying by sight. I'm Han of the House Cassini, the navigator on this vessel, and as the senior surviving officer, I assume command after the incident. Han speaks. I'm glad you've our attention. Up close, you can plainly see that every one of them is a mutant. Their face and bodies bear the mark of very grotesque deformities. Same muttering man who attacked you. However, Han's associates seem perfectly clear-eyed, showing no sign of malice. What happened to the ship and crew, Han? The ship is assigned to protect the port of Dragonis. Some time ago, the captain was instructed to deliver passage. Firstly, by hand. To you, your ladyship. You've been shown to give a picture of your face. A picture of your face. And his voice seemed calm, yet there's tension in his eyes, which are trained on you. A disaster struck during the warp jump. I will never know all the details, as I was preoccupied with my primary duties, but for some reason, the captain decided to open the package that, as you may have noticed, had most destructive impact on the crew. Unfrows. The pack contains a chaos artifact. A chaos bomb, if you will. The moment it was removed from the protective cocoon, the crew began to lose their minds and mutate. First to be afflicted by the captain and the senior officers, but the effect spread with incredible speed. Every deck was consumed by it. Every last one. The raging mutants, no longer sane, damaged many systems. The ship was in distress and would have almost certainly been destroyed had I not restored to making emergency exit from the warp. The people you see here are only survivors, or rather, the only ones who are able to retain both their lives and sanity. I gathered everyone I could, isolated the source of danger, and sent out a distress signal. We were adrift, waiting for you to come find mad crew of members. Then you arrived. So this chaos bomb was meant for me? Who's the sender? Perhaps I'm aware. Or came from Conan Fogter, the master of whispers in the Rogue Trader's retinue. Likely he arrived, arranged the delivery, I personally or through intermediaries. Your reaction suggests that you were not expecting a package of this sort. That's good to know. I'd always convinced myself the Rogue Trader was deliberately like chaos artifacts. I am not tamed by chaos, and I knew nothing of this package. I give my word as Rogue Trader. I beg your pardon, your ladyship. I saw the terrible death of the entire crew with my own eyes. I was forced to bring the ship out of the warp by means of an emergency maneuver, and then I had to fight my former comrade, insane and twisted. I am tired. However, then what all of this to happen on your ship, not ours? Where's the artifact now? Okay, tensions in his posture and gaze becomes even more noticeable. I place it inside a protective sarcophagus, more reliable than the previous repository. Unfortunately, an artifact as powerful as this one could not be destroyed under these circumstances. However, I had no assurances that it would not disintegrate every one of us, scatter us across several light hours of neighboring space. But once we're off ship, I'll absolutely find a way to destroy them. Nothing. Just lay mines in what remains of the ship and blast it along with the artifact from safe distance. I've resourced and knowledge to do it. Okay. What about me and the crew? Will you take us? Alright. Take aboard my ship. There, my word is the law, and no one will dare take issue with you, despite the mutations. Thank you, Captain. Okay. So that was intended to kill me.
Rise to the top.
Not just me, but my entire ship, or at least corrupt it. Alright, well, that's that dealt with. Wait, is there anything of interest on the space? Ooh. Yes, there is. Now, is that even a planet? Doesn't look like it. Planetoid. I have plasteel. I'll save up my extractium. Alright, so my way to science of research. The day-driven lifeboat of the vessel was disrupted. And on the fourth watch void, the decks had their gravity reversed. Oh, stunned engines being torn by sandbags, tossed to ceilings. Numerous injuries of fatality were. Okay. Our Jess has begun a new stage of development. Excellent. This combat weights system. Oh. What? What you said? And, what? Eh? Ah, okay. Now it's the smuggler's den that I read about, I see. I can chart new courses. Eh? Whoa! Where? That's a lot of insight. Right, well, there's... export systems and quest there. Might as well head over there. Beautiful. Beautiful music. Sound seems impressed very mind. They really soft their own bodies. Thank you for sharing us. So tremendous. Aha! There's something happening on Foulstone. Alright, explosive situation. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay, belong to welfare is disorganized. It means everything there apart from... That's people behind shows. People tremble in fear. No crowd bunks while welfares roam the colony. Perfect sight, they rid the world of their presence. Okay, so just okay. An explosive situation, workers of one of the briefing station are revolting because of life-threatening work conditions. They're threatening to detonate fuel stories unless they're demanded it. Oh! Sessions. Also, this matter is separate. Not workers inspired by example, now organized strikes out. Oops. Well, that didn't go very well. And how do I get Golden Prince? Make it safe. How do I get to there? What? There's no pop. Oh. Oh. I think I see. Wait, what's it? Oh. Bloop. Wait a moment, I haven't been there. Explosion on the lower deck. Chief Mutant Hunter, who is responsible for the man, has seen blah blah. Apparently I've had that before. Oh, no new courses? A warp gate. Lord Captain, we are passed by a construct marked on the star charts as a dimensional gate. Our organisms are not showing any suspicious energy. This device is dormant. Thank you, Emperor. What's this gate? An ancient zero artifact, older than humanity itself. Judged by its sign, this gate leading somewhere, possibly straight into the wicked abyss of the warp. Considering all the nasty shit that used to roam around here, many captains, her ladyship Theodora included, have tried to reveal its secrets, but seem to figure out how it works. Good for them. Trust me. Report received. I wish to study this construct. Well, Captain, I advise against approaching the gate. Inquisition cleared the entire area off limits and packed it with mines. I always wouldn't be able to detect them. Alright. Okay, despite not having much direction, this was quite eventful. I'll call it a day here. So who do I want to raid? Joshua B&K is playing Ochang, Ball and Feathers. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. See y'all later.